How's it going, people? It is the Hoff here, and today I figured instead of doing an unboxing of anything, because I don't have anything right now, I'm still waiting on stuff, or just trying to create some other video that wouldn't be as great, I would bring something that you can get in your home completely free. I don't know how many of these are going to end up doing, but I'm going to post a link down below for this. So essentially what this is, as you can see, is an Ecobee smart switch called the Ecobee Switch Plus. And what this does is it has the Amazon Alexa built in. And if you don't know, the Amazon Alexa is essentially what the Echoes are, but this is going to be in a smart switch that has a speaker and a microphone in that switch that will replace your normal switch to turn on your light. Now, I don't see here how you control the light, if it's just only by voice or if there's still a haptic touchpad button there or something. It doesn't show that on there, but it says you could light set turn off at the right time every time. So what that means is you can set timers on lights, you can tell it to turn off with your voice if you have the controlled lights. So this thing can do everything your Echo can do, but the wake word is the only thing that has to stay Alexa, unlike the Amazon devices. Now, Ecobee recently got an update, which I am so thankful for, and that's the ESP technology, which that allows for you to be able to use the device with another device, and when you say the wake word of Amazon or of Alexa, the closest device will hear and respond. It gets really annoying when it doesn't have that. I have multiple Alexa devices, and when both would hear me to turn on my light and it didn't have ESP for the two different devices, they would both respond to turn on the light, and they would end up turning it on, then turning it off, because they would both tell it to essentially do the same thing, which would be like flicking the switch and then flicking it again, which would turn it off. So this is just the informational page. It tells you what it is and allows you to put your email in to find out when it will become available, notify, and you'll get the app and everything else. So that's great. But what you really want is you want this page on SurveyMonkey. And what this is this is where you enter your information, which has to be done before December 8th of 2017. And what that's going to be is it's going to give all your information that they require, anything with the stars required information, and it has to be done before December 8th. They will go through all the applications and they will find the people they're looking for. Now, it's going to be usually in the US. I haven't seen companies like this test outside the US. A few companies will test in Canada, I've seen. And then they want to know where they're going to mail it to, which is generally the same information that you put here a lot of times. They're also going to want to know the wires. And this is specific because this is such a brand and switch that needs specific wires. Some older homes may not have them, so that's why this is important. And when you look to verify you have the wires, just go ahead, and it's number 4 here says to take the photo, so go ahead and take the photo. Don't just say, oh yeah, it has the wires, put everything back, and then go to fill this out and you didn't take the photo, because then you got to do the step all over again just for the photo. So they want to know it's compatible. If it's not compatible, then you're filling it out. You're probably not going to get it, because it, more than likely, because they're being so specific, it needs these wires. They're going to know where you're placing it. And this is going to be important, because where you choose to place it and the reasons why is going to be one of the defining factors of whether you get selected for this test or not. So they're going to want to have a good explanation. So If you say in the kitchen but you use it occasionally, that may not get it as saying I place it in the kitchen. I cook a lot in the kitchen. I'm always by the kitchen because the kitchen's right next to the living room, or we use in the living room because we spend most of our time in the living room. We tend to now eat in the living room, or whatever the case may be. Make sure you're telling them it's in a place and that you're going to frequently use it because that's what this is all about. Then they want to know what phone you have. This one is only important when it comes to the fact that they need to know that your phone OS is compatible with this device. So they have a specific, so if you're saying that you're on the iPhone and you got iOS 11, you're more than likely compatible. Or I wouldn't say more than likely, so you are compatible if you're on iOS 11. Android, if you're on Android Oreo, I think is what they're calling the latest one, you're compatible. The one before that, you're probably compatible because Android Oreo is so new. So if it's the one before Oreo, then you're compatible, no worries. Basically, if you have a smartphone that was from last year, or you got one that's this year, within the last 2 years or so, 2.5 years, you're probably good as long as you keep it updated on the operating system. This one is just they are curious about who's all going to be using it and their ages. So it's just a matter of how many adults are going to use it because they might be more capable to use it. And then they want to know what type of house it's going to be used in. Owning or renting only matters because if you have a landlord, your landlord may not let you, but this shouldn't harm it, the house or apartment that you're renting. So you should be able to take the switch off and replace it if need be. And then kids, because this one might be specific because they may want to beta test it with kids because they may want to see that parental controls are going to work on it because of the fact that you can link it to your Amazon account and order stuff, and they don't want to have it where kids would be able to go off and order anything and off of this device without the parents' knowledge. This one is just so they can have the skill added to your Alexa app if you already have the app going. And then this one is so they can send you the mobile app to get it working because it's in beta form. They're not posting this. They want to make sure that you're getting what they want you to have and not just downloading the one off of the Android market or the Android Play Store, the Google Play Store, or the App Store on iOS. So these are going to work hand in hand here. You don't have to have an Alexa account email, but if you are familiar, that may help your chances, may not. I don't know for that one. I've never seen where the fact that I already had an item from that company allowed me to test out more items. Because there's some companies where I had none of their items, there's some companies where I had their items, and I got to beta test their stuff. And then this one is going to be another crucial one because if you're putting that your home is just for sleeping, then they probably figured you're not going to use it as much. It might not be beneficial to send it to you. If you're saying that you're usually away for work or the kids are at school or something or college, whatever, you have a little bit better chance. But if you're saying there's usually someone home at any given time, that one right there is probably what's going to get the most people. Just thinking off the top of my head, putting two to two together here, people, that one's probably going to get you. And then this one right here is just saying about your weekly routine. And that one is specific to what they're possibly trying to beta test. I don't know which one they're specifically looking for, but because you could set up different skills and things to keep up with your daily routine, then that could be a possibility, or they could want someone that has a few changes. I really couldn't tell you. And then you click next and it would go on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the link down. Remember, it goes till December 8th. So I'm not going to pull the video down by December 8th because it may get traction. People may see it and they may want to buy it eventually. But it would be cool if they allow you to show me that you got it based off of this link by hitting me up with the tweet. My Twitter is always going to be linked in my descriptions. So you can go ahead and tweet me and just let me know how it is if they allow you to, because you don't have to sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement. If they make you sign a non-disclosure agreement, then by all means, follow the non-disclosure agreements, because those are legal contracts that states you're not allowed to talk about it, that you got it, whatever the case may be. But as always, I'm trying to give y'all some amazing products, and I figured I'd throw this video up to help you guys in finding some great stuff. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time.